Hello friends, I hope you are all doing well. I have one goal today, and that is to find the best local strawberries that my Hudson Valley region has to offer. So we are going to visit local farms and maybe a farm stand or two. And if we don't find any strawberries, we will at least enjoy the beautiful countryside. So come take a drive with me. Here in the Hudson River Valley, June is the month for strawberries. My friend Steve told me that Holmquest Farms in Hudson, New York, grows particularly fabulous strawberries, so that is where we are heading first. We have just arrived at Holmquest Farms, and I'm very excited to go inside because I've never been here before. This 500-acre farm has been in the same family since 1944. The farm includes 30,000 feet of fully automated greenhouses. Solar panels provide all of the energy for the farm. Just look at these strawberries. They are huge. I asked permission to taste test one. I want to try one of these strawberries. Very sweet, very juicy, and perfectly ripe. Look, there is no whiteness on the inside. I'm going to buy. I ended up buying 10 quarts of strawberries at Holmquest. Let's see if we can find still more strawberries at other local farms and farm stands. Ha! You never know what you will find while driving through the Hudson Valley. On this morning, we found a burro, or donkey, and what I believe are some miniature horses. Do burros and miniature horses eat strawberries? You can let me know in the comments section below. We have just arrived at Morningstar Farm Stand in Claverack, New York. This farm stand has a lot of beautiful produce, but their strawberries are from California. I love California, but I'm looking for New York strawberries. We are very close to Churchtown Dairy, so let's stop there next. We have just arrived at Churchtown Dairy. I'm having a seat in the shade because it is just so beautiful here. Let me show you the scenery. I love everything about Churchtown Dairy, including its entrance drive. The drive is flanked by large trees to form a beautiful allée. Honestly, I think I could spend the whole day here, but I need to go inside. I know that Churchtown Dairy has fantastic cheeses. Now, I know they have dairy cows here. If they have heavy cream available in the retail store, I will grab some and we can use it to have strawberries and cream. About a year ago, I made a grilled cheese sandwich with this Copperthwaite cheese from Churchtown Dairy. It was the best grilled cheese sandwich I have ever had in my life. So I'm going to buy some more today. I'll buy some Peggy and Wendell. This cream is from Pennsylvania, but I'm going to buy it anyway. I have the cheeses and the cream in this insulated bag. And I forgot to mention that the Churchtown Dairy cheese that I bought is produced right here from Churchtown Dairy's very own cows. We're just strolling the property now because, again, it is so incredibly gorgeous at this farm. We've just entered this amazing round barn. I know sometimes of the year they have the floor covered with straw. They've even had calves, baby cows in here. And I think in the summer they do Shakespeare performances in this barn. The stonework here is amazing. Look at these beautiful calves. Hello, sweethearts. Well, we found 3 calves. Actually, there's a 4th one over there. And the rest of the farm animals are out at pasture. Our next stop is a large, popular orchard in Valencia, New York. We are at Golden Harvest Farm. Let's go inside and see if they have strawberries. This is Ashley from Golden Harvest Farm, and I've just asked her, where are the strawberries?
We are hoping for Friday. Big hope.
Okay.
They should be here.
What's your favorite thing to do with strawberries?
I love to mash them up and make a shortcake or have them as a drink. I love them.
Yay.
I love them. Just as they are.
Ever had a strawberry daiquiri?
Of course.
Yes, good.
I'm a bartender as well, so.
Oh, good. You're also a kindred spirit.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Ashley suggested we visit the Schwarz farm, which is only 10 minutes up the road from Golden Harvest. Schwarz Farm is a 5th-generation family farm that was started in 1921. The farm grows grains, fruits, and vegetables. This is my first time visiting the farm. We are at Schwarz Farm Stand in Castleton-on-Hudson now, and they have their own farm-grown strawberries here. They're kind of a medium to small size, and you buy these on the honor system. I'm going to try one. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Sweet, juicy, kind of on the small side, but the flavor is terrific. I'm going to buy some of these. I feel lucky to have learned about Schwarz Farm. I bought 2 quarts of strawberries here. We have one more stop to make on this great strawberry hunt. And now we're at my favorite farm store. It's the Berry Farm in Chatham, New York. So the Berry Farm has strawberries, but one of the workers here just told me they are not from the farm. The farm's own strawberries will be ready later this month. But since we are at the Berry Farm, I need to grab some olive oil. We are home again, and just look at all of the beautiful strawberries we bought today. I need to bring these indoors, get them washed and dried, and then I want to hold them and get them ready for the freezer. So I have washed and patted dry 10 full quarts of these beautiful strawberries. And then I'm going to reserve these 2 quarts for fresh eating. I don't know, maybe I'll turn one of them into a galette. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. And then I need to remove the stems from all of these strawberries. And that, my friends, is going to be a job. Oh, and I will need a bowl to put the strawberries in, and I can put all of the stems in this bowl over here. And I wanted to mention that while I'm removing these stems, that in the next episode, I'm going to be learning a brand new skill. I bought a digital canner, and I am going to learn how to water bath can and also pressure can fruits, vegetables, and even meats. So if you are new to canning, if you have never canned anything before, maybe you and I can learn the process together. And if you don't want to can fresh strawberries, you can always freeze them. You don't have to blanch them or anything like that. Just pop them into bags. Well, you could slice the strawberries if you like, and then freeze them in Ziploc bags or some other airtight container. Let me check the time. It's 4:02. I want to keep track of the time to discover just how long it takes to stem 10 quarts of strawberries. If you were with me a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, I created a food storage pantry, and my goal is to fill it with homegrown or at least locally produced fruits and vegetables that I will preserve via canning. Honestly, the whole canning thing kind of scares me, but it's high time I learned how to do it. My mother canned a lot in late summer and early autumn, and she had one of those giant Presto stovetop pressure canners that had the little weight that sits on top of the steam valve and that rattled away, and that always sounded like the gadget was going to explode. It was a frightening thing, but I think digital canners can take all of the fear out of canning. We can put these strawberries in this big bowl over here. Have you ever seen such beautiful strawberries? I have not. It was so nice to discover that Holmquest farm and also the Schwarz farm stand. I had no idea these places were in my area. Well, Holmquest is about, 20, 25 minutes south of me. And Schwarz is about 10 minutes north of me. So I made some new discoveries today. If you have local sources for strawberries, please drop me a note in the comments below. Maybe you grow your own strawberries. I tried doing that once, but strawberries do require a certain amount of maintenance when you grow them yourself. So I had great strawberries one year. I think the variety was called Seascape, and I loved them, but I didn't do what you were supposed to do so that the strawberries would propagate themselves for the next season, and I lost most of the plants, and then I just gave up. So it's good to know that I have good sources for local strawberries. I'm on the very tail end of this strawberry hulling process. Then I'm going to check the clock. So I started this at 4:02. It is now 4:31. So by my estimation, it took exactly 29 minutes to destem all of these strawberries. Now I need to put them into Ziploc bags. So I am guessing that I will need 4 Ziploc bags for all of these strawberries. And I wanted to show you my hand. It's stained with strawberry juice. I'm going to have to wash my hands. I may have to bleach my hands. And again, thank you to the viewer who sent me these bag holders. I've been using them a lot. Can we use a cup to scoop these strawberries? Move you out of the way. I love strawberries in so many different ways. I love them for fresh eating. I love them in pies and tarts and galettes. I love a strawberry daiquiri. I adore strawberry jam. And a lot of these strawberries will be turned into jam in the next episode. That's actually why I bought that. Well, it's what prompted me to buy the digital canner, which is supposed to be much easier to use than the old type stovetop canner. Have you ever seen anyone be so enthusiastic about strawberries? I'm going to pop these into the freezer, and then I am feeling rather tired, and I think I know of a perfect pick-me-up. I'm going to enjoy some strawberries with some freshly whipped cream, and I will use the cream that you and I bought together at Churchtown Dairy. Boy, these are heavy. I've just sliced up a couple of strawberries, and then I fetched a sprig of mint from the garden, and I have my heavy cream here. This was from Pennsylvania. Here we go. It says organic heavy cream. It smells wonderful. It smells wonderfully fresh. And I've never whipped cream using my immersion blender before, but I have seen it done in YouTube videos, so I'm going to give that a try today. I don't want to pull out my stand mixer. That should be enough. It's only me. Back to the fridge. And hopefully this will not splatter all over the place. I'm going to start this on low. Boy, was that fast. Oh, and I did manage to get the strawberry stains off of my hands very easily. I just filled a big bowl with warm water and I added a tiny splash of bleach. Stains came right out. Put a few strawberry slices on the bottom of this dessert goblet. Whipped cream. Look at how thick and luxurious this is. More strawberries on the top. And my mint. That's a pretty little afternoon tea treat, although I did not make any tea today. My friends, I can't even describe how utterly delicious this is, and so simple. I think I'm going to serve this as the dessert at my next dinner party. Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today as we hunted for and mercifully found some wonderful local strawberries, and we even processed them to the point that they can be turned into strawberry jam. And again, in the next episode, we are going to turn those strawberries into strawberry jam. And I hope you will join me. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe and please post a comment below because I love to hear from you. And if you'd like to see more of what I have going on around here, I can put a couple of my other videos at the end of this one. And until next time, please treat yourself very, very well. I can't wait to see you again. Bye for now, friends. I'm going to finish my dessert, I think outside on the porch.